Hey guys, hello and welcome to another installment of Vince and Films. My name is Vincent and I'm still living in Paris, where I'm trying to break the record of most films seen in a cinema in 1 year. Now today marks the end of week 26 because we are day 182. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and that means that I'm basically halfway there in regards to time, but in regards to the number, I'm now at 376 films seen in cinemas, which means that I'm way ahead, and I tentatively predict that I'll reach 500 within the next 3 months. So that before the end of this year, I will have 500 freaking movies seen in cinemas. And I won't be blind because I went to the eye doctor yesterday and he said that my eyesight is great, it's excellent, but he did prescribe me glasses to, have my eyes rest, or in order for my eyes to be more protected of the lights or whatever comes from the films, especially when I watch films in 35 millimeters, which is very exhausting, whereas IMAX is just beautiful and resting. In any event, I've never worn glasses, so this is going to be a first. Maybe I'll do my video with glasses, I don't know, we'll see how it feels, how I feel watching myself with glasses, I don't know. Anyway, this week has been rather slow compared to last week, which was pretty great in regards to the film that I saw. There were great new releases, there were great old films that I saw. This week has been rather slow compared to last week because regarding the new releases, there wasn't anything really interesting and entertaining as I had hoped. There was a biopic of a French singer that I was looking forward to, but it ended up really disappointing me because there was no point. This is typically a film where there was no point to the film. Throughout the film, I have to stay inside always in the screening room. So I watched all the films until the end. And so I was sitting there waiting for something to happen. And when I mean something to happen, I mean that the characters, the point of a film, of a story, is for the characters to be put in difficulties, to see them have to fight for something, overcome an obstacle, and in this instance there was nothing. It's unfortunate because it was very well done. The idea was good because it wasn't just a biopic. It was supposed to tell the story of a director and an actress who are making a biopic about that singer. So you had the story of the director, of the actress, and her portrayal of the actual singer, of which the biopic is made. And it ended up just boring. And on the one hand, on the other hand, you can tell me that you get to hear all the songs. I mean, basically all the most famous songs of that singer are performed. So if you want to watch the film in order to see the songs performed, then good for you. I did not enjoy this, and it's unfortunate because I was looking forward to it, and the music is great. The character, the actress, not the actress, but the singer has a very vivid personality, so it could have been really interesting, but it wasn't. That being said, this is my humble opinion, because the fact of the matter is that this morning I found out that this film is one of 3 films pre-selected by the committee who chooses the film that's going to represent France at the Oscars for Best Foreign Film. So, I don't know. I guess there's something that I missed, otherwise it can't be possible. That being said, there was a pleasant surprise among French releases, which was Otez-moi de Doute. I have no idea how to translate it, but it means, take away the doubt that I have. It's something like that, because basically it's a story of a guy who finds out that he's 40s, about 40, has a daughter who's pregnant as well. It turns out that his father is not his biological father, so he looks for his biological father, and in the meantime he meets a woman who actually turns out to be his half sister, meaning the daughter of his real biological father. So it's funny. It's a kind of comedy, but it's a drama with very cute elements, tension, emotions. So it's not just a boring, stupid comedy. It's much more than that, and that's why it was a pleasant surprise. And it didn't, in my opinion, I think it didn't fall into cliche. So it was rather entertaining. Not a great film, but it was better than other films that I saw. Like the one that I just talked about right before. Otherwise, I saw a great film that I can highly recommend. It was an old film. It's The Wild Bunch by Sam Peckinpah. Very violent, but very entertaining. And especially the thing about this film is, when it came out, it was considered to be too violent because there's a lot of slaughter, a lot of blood, a lot of gratuitous violence. That is true. But the fact is that you are following a bunch of guys who are basically entertaining in that instance. But furthermore, I think you have one of the greatest opening scenes ever made. I mean, it may be a bit exaggerated if I say ever made, but in any event, it was a great opening scene when you see the Wild Bunch walk through town with the music behind it, and seeing how the villagers or the townspeople see them and what they do and what happens after that decides the rest of the film. A hell of a ride that I can only highly recommend. The Wild Bunch by Sam Peckinpah. Anything, that's it for this week. Nothing much happened. I'm continuing to watch movies, and next week I'm gonna see Terminator 2 in 3D. Let's see how that goes. I hope you had a good week, and I wish you a pleasant evening. Salut.